Que lo que? What's going on YouTube? The Dominican African American is back with another video. Glad to be here. I got a special giveaway coming. 50 subscribers. That's the goal. I'm giving away a $50 Airbnb gift card. Here's how you enter. First things first, like, comment, subscribe. But also share one of my videos in your story, alright, and tag me in it. Your stories could be on Instagram. You just tag my Instagram. You got the handle right at the bottom of the video. It could be Twitter if you don't use Instagram. You got the handle right at the bottom, alright? You doing it that way will show me who you are and that you enter so I can take notes, you know what I mean? And that you actually share the video. And once we reach 50 subscribers, I'm gonna have a video of a random drawing of all who enter. Well, here's the good thing, because I only have, right now I'm at like 35, 37, I believe. It's not too many entries, you know what I mean? So you could be the only one. So again, like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and share one of my videos on your socials and tag me in it. My Instagram, if you can't read it at the bottom, is WGNW Bash. Alright. Same with my Twitter, WGNW Bash. Hold up. Oh, it's a little windy where I'm at. Alright. So today's video is going to be about how I travel without using up all my PTO. Alright. You can take some of this advice if you wish. I know we all have different schedules and different commitments or whatever, but this is what I do. Alright. And I think it can help some who have similar work schedules. Okay, so again, like the video, comment down below, subscribe. Let's get right to it. Okay, so first things first, you have to utilize, and again, I can't really use my hands too much because I'm holding the tripod. I don't have a place to sit it down. I'm not at the park like I normally am. All right, but yeah, so first things first, you got to utilize your weekends and holidays. So let's do the weekends first, and then we'll get to the holidays. So Saturday and Sundays are guaranteed 2 days if you're off Saturdays and Sundays. If you're off during the week, then that'll be your holiday. But in general terms, Saturday and Sundays are the weekends. So you'll be most people are off on the weekends. So you're going to utilize Saturday and Sundays as your default method. So you would plan a trip around that. So and your holidays. If a holiday like this year, 4th of July is coming on a Thursday, so what you would do is use a vacation day for that Friday, so you could have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, which is a total of what, 5 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. You know what I mean? And you would do it like that. Again, every weekend is a guaranteed 2 days. All right. So let's say you're a weekend getawayer like me, right? I would do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 3 days right there. If I wanted to do a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, that's 3 days right there. All right. But again, it's going to be a lot easier. You're going to get more time away if you base it around not just the weekends, but also the holiday if it falls close to a weekend. All right. And in the comment section, let me know if there's anything you didn't understand about that. It's very hot. I'm hungry and I'm waiting on a package, so I'm not too like up and going with it. All right. But I really wanted to get this video out. So that's it. So that's number one. Number two, you got to preserve your call out. So where I work, we have what's called occurrences. All right, we get 9 occurrences. Some companies are different. Some you don't get that much. Some you get more. But you get occurrence where 9 times where you can call out, where it's just unexcused, no doctor's notes. It's unpaid, unfortunately. But you could just simply call out. You get to do that 9 times without losing your job. So what you would do is preserve them throughout the year for a short notice weekend getaway, like where it's like, look, I just gotta go, I just gotta get out. That's what you would use that for. This kids in the background. But that's what you would use one of your call outs for. So let's use the 4th of July scenario again. This year it falls on a Thursday, I believe, which leaves a Friday open where we would have to work. You'll do a call out that day if you didn't have any more vacation time or any sick time left. You know what I mean? And that's only one occurrence. So you get your Thursday for the 4th of July, your Friday that you just called out, and your Saturday and Sunday. All right? So preserve your call outs. All right? And I like to preserve them for those short notice getaways, right? It's just like, look, I need a reset. I need a break. Like right now, these fucking flies are kicking my ass. Fuck away. But yeah, so preserve your call outs. All right. Now, the next thing that I do is I plan in advance. Okay. Like way in advance, like 6 months in advance. Now, has there been times where I just pulled the plug right away? Like maybe with shorter than 6 months for sure. Like, I was in the DR in May and I'm going back now in July, got one. You know what I mean? Actually the 4th of July weekend. So yeah, I did it in less than 6 months. You know what I mean? One of those I just got to get away type of resets. But ideally, you want to plan in advance. Why? Because a lot of times people want to call out or use a vacation day on the same type of weekend. You know what I mean? Or on the week that you want to take your trip. And obviously, if you do it last minute, you're not going to be able to get that day off. You're going to have to resort to a call out. Again, preserve your call outs, but we want to use our PTO so we can get paid while we're away. You know what I mean? So plan in advance, you know what I mean? So you can get that day without having to call off. And that's what I do. So next, which is not for most of us, but there are people out here. If you already have a remote job, you really shouldn't even be watching this video. You can technically go wherever the fuck you want. As soon as you get off the clock, you're on vacation mode. You know what I mean? So again, if you are remote or planning to be remote, you're going to be in a good position where you can just essentially travel wherever you want to go when you are off the clock. All right. And if you're not remote, that could be another reason to get into remote so that you can, you know, go where you want to go and work at the same time. I don't work remote, but ideally my plan is to work remote one day. Next on the list is your overlays. All right, you want to, a lot of times, you want to watch your overlays and plan around them. You want to optimize your travel time, essentially. All right. A lot of times, the cheapest flights will not only have overlays, but extreme overlays. You don't want that, all right? Because your overlay could bleed into one of your days. And my thing is, I always like to give myself one extra day. So I'll give you an example. So 4th of July again, I'm coming back Sunday, right? I could call off that Monday and take an extra point, but I'm not going to. What I would have done is already had that Monday scheduled off. Because I come back Sunday at a good time. I can still go to work that Monday, but that's not going to be the case for most people, where instead of going to work the next day tired from the traveling, you want to take that Monday off and, like, you know, relax, maybe clean up, soak in your trip that you just came back from. You know what I mean? So I say that to say the times that you pick to travel around are very important, because if you pick a shitty travel time with crazy overlay, an hour overlay is cool, 2 hours is cool, shit, 3 to 4 hours is cool, but anything more than that could bleed into your trip and your recovery time when you get back. All right, so again, what you want to do is pick a time where when you return, you can still get a decent amount of rest for your next day at work, and for your departure, it's going to be hard, but you want to leave. You want to try to fly out after. You know what I mean? Again, if you can get a flight when you get off work, you don't even have to call out. All right, the departure is, you know, difficult for most people, but the arrival back home, you want to make sure that you can still get a good night's sleep, so you don't have to call out the next day. And if you just can't get a good time for your arrival, then, you know, use a vacation time, a PTO for that Monday. All right. So again, Number 5 is optimize your travel time. All right, overlays are okay, but when they are bleeding into the next day, they're going to take away from your trip and your recovery, and that's what you do not want. Look at a different week, check back in at a different time, but you never want an overlay to cut into your stay or your rest when you're trying to recover before you go back to work. And last but not least, is your staycations. And what do I mean by that? For me, I live in Philadelphia, so I am 2 hours away from I'm 2 hours away from New York, Baltimore. I'm about 3 hours, maybe not, away from DC. About an hour and a half to about an hour and a half from the beach, the shore, Jersey Shore. 4 hours from Pittsburgh. So if for whatever reason I just got to get out of Philly, like a lot of the times I have to, ain't nothing stopping me from, you know what I mean? I'm quick to take a 2 hour drive to New York. Just go chill in New York for a little bit. You know what I mean? Shit, I'll go to DC, Baltimore. You know what I mean? I love going to New Jersey Shore, even though everybody be hating on the beach. But I'll go down there, chill on the beach. You know what I mean? So if you're in a city where you're surrounded by other major cities that people would view as tourist destinations, utilize those too for your resets. You know what I mean? Because technically I done been into the DR a few times this year and New York a few times this year, and it's been great. So yeah, that's how I utilize and save my PTO without calling out, without losing it all. You know what I mean? So I'll run through these real quick. Number 1, make sure you plan your trip around the weekends and holidays. All right. Step 2, preserve your call outs. All right. Let it be for the short notice vacation. I gotta get away, weekend getaway type Jones. You know what I mean? Don't run them up, but just save them so you can, you know what I mean, call out. Step 3, plan in advance. All right. Step number 4, which doesn't really apply to a lot of people, but you can try to get a remote job where, you know what I mean, you technically can work and be wherever you want. All right. Number 5, you want optimal travel time. So god damn, these flies are ridiculous. Make sure your overlays aren't crazy. All right. It's ridiculous. Optimize your travel time. And step 5, take advantage of your staycations. If you're in a good area, look, do y'all see that fly? He just like what the fuck? Last but not least, take advantage of your staycations. All right, man. If you are in an area or close to a major city or a vacation destination, pull up. You know what I mean? Go over there, check it out. You know what I mean? Be a tourist for a day or a weekend. All right. So that does it. Okay. Look, again, enter the giveaway. This is a $50 Airbnb. Shit, some places you could stay for 2 nights with $50. Utilize this. All right. Get you an Airbnb. You can use it at any destination, any city. And look, I'm only at 30 something subscribers, so a lot of people aren't even really going to enter for real. I mean, let's just be real. So why not it be you? You know what I mean? I'm all about saving $1. You know what I mean? Being budget friendly. As you can see in my videos, I'm talking about traveling on a budget and all that. So yeah, man, share one of my videos. It don't matter. All right, like the video, comment down below, share to one of your stories, and tag me in it. My Instagram is WGNWBash. You can see that at the bottom of the video, and I will enter you for the giveaway. All right, you might be the only person in the giveaway. I'm just being real. I mean, it might be you, maybe one other person. So that's an easy $50 towards your next trip. You might want to take, you know what I mean, your lady out or your man out if it's for my sisters that's watching. You know what I mean? But all you gotta do is share. I didn't want people to post it because it's like, you know what I mean, you don't want to post other people's stuff on your profile, but a story, it go away in 24 hours. You know what I mean? So I would definitely take advantage of that. All right. And again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, subscribing, for all the support. And that's why, you know what I mean, I want to get, do that giveaway. All right. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. These flies is kicking my ass. I hope this video helped. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe. I am out. Stay tuned to the next video. All right. Peace.